Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this cool way of creating waypoints. So let me show it to you. So here I have this racetrack, and here's my car, and you can see it's a pretty big racetrack. So, if I wanted to create waypoints, it would take me like, I don't know, maybe hours to create all these little waypoints or describe this whole track. So I have this simple solution. It's a little tricky, but it's pretty simple. Okay, so let me show you. So I'm going to hit play, and here's my car, and now I'm driving. And you can't see it here, but as I'm driving, I wrote a script, and it adds it's adding waypoints. So let's look at that. So what you can see is that behind my car, it's adding these cubes. And so as I drive, it'll add all these cubes. So instead of manually adding waypoints, I can just add them by driving along. So that's a lot easier. So if I go back to the scene view, you'll see all these cubes. This is kind of cool, right? And the way I did that is, let me show you the script. So this one I added to the car, and basically what it does is just every time you traverse a certain distance, then it creates a new cube with your current position, and then it adds it to this another object over here called waypoints. It adds it in two places, and I'll explain why I did that. First, it adds it into this array, and secondly, it adds it as a child of this object. So I'll just show you the script for that. It's pretty simple, right? First, here's where it adds it to the array, and second, here's where it adds it as a child to the object. Now the reason I go through this sort of gymnastics is that, as you may know, Unity doesn't really like to allow you to create permanent objects when you're running. So, the challenge here is, the game is running, and I created this, but how do I get this out to save it, sort of? And one way to do that would be to save it, but it's a little tricky to save things and load things, so I decided not to do that. But what I do here is, even though the game is running, I can create a prefab. So there's the prefab, and this prefab, I'll show you. So now I'm going to stop the game, and yeah, okay. Let me just finish. I'm almost done. Can I just finish? So, yeah, so there's the prefab, and it contains everything. It has this array, and it has everything. And there's my cubes. So it's kind of cool.